Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Susan, thanks very much. You can tell Gene is ready to go. Welcome to the program. Bob Pompeani along with Gene Collier tonight, and you can call us on the Borders and Borders hotline, which is 412-575-2600. Let us know what you think about the topics of the day, and we will begin with the one that everyone's talking about tonight, and that would be Hall of Fame, because it just came out, and Alan Faneca has made it to the finals for the 4th year in a row. Hines Ward, however, was stopped getting from the semis to the finals for the 3rd year in a row. I think both those guys are certainly worthy, and now it comes down to the final vote, and I'm sure he's been through this, so he knows what to expect in Atlanta, Georgia, the night before the Super Bowl, February 2nd. Gene Collier, outstanding columnist from the Post-Gazette and stand-up comic, and you should see him when he's out. Gene, I want to talk to you about this. Alan Faneca has been through it. I think you just know, okay, if I get the knock, I get the knock. If not, I don't. What do you think? And there are 3 other offensive linemen here that I circled on this list. Tony Boselli, Steve Hutchison, Kevin Mawae. Kevin Mawae is a guy who I think should be in. I think all these guys should be in, but they're not going to choose 4 offensive linemen.
Yeah, there seems to be kind of an unofficial budget for these types of things. I've only been privileged to be in one of these meetings when I sat in for Ed Bouchette a couple of years ago. But Ed is the guy who argues for the various Steelers who are up for the Hall of Fame. And Alan Faneca has advanced. When I did it, it was his first year. People seem to have a high opinion of him, but there were other guards they wanted to put in ahead of him. So I don't know exactly who's in front of him this time. The one you mentioned,
Mawae, Boselli. I mean, Tony Boselli's really good, and Steve Hutchison.
Yeah,
for many years, one of the best of the business with Minnesota. So
yeah, it's more an issue of overcrowding than it is a qualification.
All right, so Tony Gonzalez is in, Ed Reed is in, Champ Bailey is in. Also, congrats to Ty Law from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. He's made that list. We'll see if he can get in. Yep. But then you have Edgerrin James, Tom Flores, Richard Seymour, Don Coryell, a couple of coaches on that list, Isaac Bruce. It just depends on how they look at this stuff, and you'll find out again on February 2nd. The award ceremonies in Canton, Ohio on August the 3rd. All right, of course, the big news yesterday was Antonio Brown, Mike Tomlin, all of this minutia, to use Tomlin's word. So, Gene, let's play this because Ray Fittipaldo, your colleague at the Post-Gazette, had a very interesting column tonight. You should check it out, postgazette.com. And he looked at scenarios under which Antonio Brown could be traded. So I guess the principal question is what for a 31-year-old wide receiver who has a pretty good contract, I think it's one that people can afford, what would he fetch in return?
Yeah, well, whatever it is, and, you know, it would vary from team and circumstance, and Ray covers all of that in the excellent piece that Bob referenced. I encourage you to read it. But whatever it is, it's not Antonio Brown. You're not going to get Antonio Brown back, and the sad fact of that is that every other team that you're going to deal with knows that you're coming from a position of weakness on it. So I would be surprised. I know Ray has posited a number of different scenarios, but I would be surprised if you could get more than a second-round pick for Antonio Brown, given the circumstances.
Well, the only thing I'll say to that is I believe, given what we've seen this year in the Khalil Mack thing and the Amari Cooper thing and even the Plexico or Martavis Bryant thing, you got more in return than you would have expected normally under these kind of trades. So potentially somebody could be saying, look, we need to make a statement. This guy can help us for a couple of years. We'll take it on and give the Steelers back. Probably Oakland's the best chance because they have a surplus of picks. You could pick their pocket maybe. We'll see how it goes. 412-575-2600, that's the number to call. We'll also talk about the Penguins, how hot they are. And someone on Twitter here, Jared Stark, says, funny, it looks like they've gotten faster since they've started winning. It always seems to work that way. We'll talk about that and more as we continue live right here on Pittsburgh CW. Give us a shout or a tweet right here on Pittsburgh CW.